I don't know why am I being awkward? My dog is like licking himself. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get all notifications. Today we're going to be discussing something a little different, something that I've never talked about, but something that needs to be talked about. If you are not familiar with my journey, I was diagnosed with cancer in August of 2018. So it's been a little over a year. I'm now in remission. I ended chemo, what day, when did I? February 13th of this year, I ended chemo. So I went through 6 months of ABVD chemo. Basically, it's a pretty tough chemo to go through. All chemos are hard, all chemos are different. But I had Hodgkin's lymphoma. I had a 5-inch mass in between my heart and my lungs. I'm in remission now, which is great, but I also want to use my channel and use my platform as someone who can help other people, whether it's someone's support system that is going through chemo, or someone who is actually going through chemo, or someone that was recently diagnosed with cancer. I'm here to make people laugh and get through this stage in their life that they need to smile the most. Okay, let's get right in. I'm babbling now. Something that is not talked about a lot, but needs to be talked about. And that is what not to say to someone who is going through chemo, or someone who has gone through chemo, or someone who is recently diagnosed with cancer. I have always been very open about my journey through cancer and chemo. With that does come a lot of opinions to people. So I've heard it all. I've heard a lot of things. People mean well, but if you've never gone through it, you really don't understand everything that someone is going through as far as with chemo and cancer. Number one, don't ask someone how they got it. Just don't. Don't ask, hey, how'd you get it? How do you think you got it? You think it was because something that you ate, or environment, or is it genetic? It doesn't matter. It does not matter how someone got it. Someone could be the healthiest person and they could still get cancer. Their responsibility is to not worry about how they got it, but rather than to fight it and get rid of it and get healthy. That is what they need to be focusing on, not how they got it. Make sense? Okay, good. Number 2. Don't give unsolicited advice. Just don't. I have heard so many times, have you thought about using this oil? Have you thought about using ginger, or eating a bottle of ginger, or wearing these bracelets, or all natural stuff, or going vegan? No, Karen. Let me enjoy my cheese fries. Let me enjoy this Diet Coke, or let me enjoy this donut full of sugar, okay? Just don't give unsolicited advice. It's not needed. Your opinion is not needed. You don't know what someone is going through. I would have loved to do the all natural way, but you know what? That's just not gonna cut it. I was willing to pump my body full of chemicals so I could get healthy. And that is what everyone else does who is going through chemo. They will do anything to get healthy. So leave your opinion to yourself and let someone enjoy their donut that is full of sugar. Don't even, just don't. Number 3. I know someone who died from that cancer. Number 4 is an interesting one, and it doesn't sound like it's wrong, but there's a wrong way to word it, and that is asking someone if they can help you. We were so appreciative of everyone who asked for help, but here's the thing. It is very, very overwhelming. And it's especially overwhelming to ask for that help. So no one wants to ask for help. So the best thing to do is get someone if you want to help someone, get someone a gift card for like a gas card, or a restaurant where they can get takeout, or a gift card for a house cleaner, or offer to take the kids for the night, or something like that. There's a difference between saying, let me know how I can help you, just doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna bring dinner over tonight. Not, hey, do you want me to bring dinner over tonight? Does that make sense? Like, there's a difference in how you say it. People are so appreciative of your help, but just don't ask like, hey, you know, is it okay? You know, just do it, because everyone needs help. It's just, we don't want to say, hey, can you help me? I know you said that, but can you do this now? It's just, that person needs to be in full getting healthy mode. I hope that makes sense, and if I'm not making sense with that, just leave it in the comments. But there's just a difference in how you say it. When you are sick and when your spouse is trying to help, like, the last thing you want to do is ask for help. So just saying, hey, I'm gonna take so-and-so for a few hours, get some rest, or hey, here's a gift card to get some takeout, or something like that. I hope that makes sense. Leave it in the comments if it doesn't. Number 5, it really frosts my cupcakes when someone asks, are you sure you want to do chemo? I don't want to do chemo. I didn't want to do chemo. But when you are in fight mode, you figure it out. You will do anything to get healthy, like I said before. Yeah, Nancy, I'm going to put my body through chemo so I can get healthy. Okay? Just don't say that. Just don't say that. Okay, number 6 is so cliche, but I'm gonna say it anyway, and that's saying nothing. There were so many times where I heard from people after I got healthy, and they said, I didn't want to reach out to you because I didn't want to bother you. That never made sense to me. Someone who is going through something so horrific in their life, they want to know that they are thought about and loved, and that people are there for them. So there were a lot of people that said to me, like, I just didn't want to bother you. I think that they just didn't want to be uncomfortable in any way, you know, reaching out and things like that. Maybe they didn't know what to say. But one tip I will give you, if you are in that position to where you feel like you don't want to reach out to someone because you don't want to bother them, do it anyway. Do it anyway, and just even say, I'm not sure what to say, but I wanted to reach out and let you know that I'm thinking of you. I hope that makes sense. Reach out to them anyway and just let them know that you're thinking about them. That's all you need to do. You don't need to give a bunch of advice and words of wisdom and things like that. Just be there for that person and just let them know that you're thinking of them, because that means the world to them. If there were any other things that, if you went through chemo or you were diagnosed with cancer, someone said to you and you were just like, what? Put it in the comments. I want to hear about it. I want to hear people's stories of what they heard. I just feel like this isn't talked about enough, and I know this topic is a little uncomfortable because people don't know what to say when they're in that position, but watch your words. Just be careful with how you say things to people and what it may sound like. And I know I heard a lot of different things just because I did put myself out there, which I understand. That's what happens when you are on social media and you are sharing your life with the world. You're going to get that backlash, but just be careful with how you say things to other people. That's all I have for you today. If you like this topic, be sure to give a thumbs up. Bye.